Whoa, just remembered. Now this is in perfect tune, how I want it to be, but not the song I'm about to play. Because I was playing in B flat last night. Let's see how far out we are. Man, do I want my thumb muscle to grow. Thumb muscle? Well, yeah. Thumbnail to grow back. So I'm back the finger. The light isn't shining over here for some reason or another. I'm going to have to go move it. Talk amongst yourselves. Or sing it yourselves. I'm getting very leadish in my old age. Although I always used to give my audiences hell, I'm afraid. 2, 3, 4. That's glimpses of back to 1989 here. The days of Mrs. Thatcher. Austerity, hospitals closing down. No legal aid. Charities being shut down. People eating out of food banks. Employment law being shut down. Sound familiar? Was it 1989? Or was it yesterday morning? Mama's on the breadline, daddy's and the headlines. Gonna do some hard time, don't get caught the next time. Get sacked if you come late, starting with a fresh slate. Coming in the back gate, nothing's worth a long wait. You wanna be a poor man, get yourself a robe band. Hide it from the law, man, then you'll know the score, man. Buy yourself a big house, speculate your way out. Letters after your name, ha! Underneath, you're still the same. Consumer education, high rise and inflation. Vote your inclinations to change your situation. Want a happy ending? Better get a friend in. You gotta stop pretending nothing's worth defending. Jan's become a minister. Don't you find that sinister? Don't you turn your back on her unless you can convince her. Keep straight on the same course. Never trust a police force. Your name's on the computer. Woo! Mama says it don't suit her. Checking on your profile, making up your own stuff. Jan said fine, but all the while the church is being defiled. Moderate your secrecy, give in to indecency. Hide it with complacency. Don't say it's a waste of me. Well, I heard Jan complaining. Church reflects are raining. Asked to say the same thing. Don't ring 'cause I ain't in authority in crisis. People on a trial. Banks have got your mortgage. Show them where the door is. Coming home for weekends, living up your best friend. She says that it all depends on where you wind up in the end. Jan became a missionary, said she was a visionary, telling tales of destiny, and everyone's an enemy. Taken off the payroll, on the bosses say so. Better learn to walk slow, people here in plain clothes. Conducting your own defense, everything is an offense. No one cares how hard you try. Steal yourself an alibi. what happened with the guitar there. I can barely hear it. Should we just carry straight on? Glimpses? Memory song? For a slower version of Glimpses. Everybody's telling me to change direction, sagely saying this ain't no way to live. I can hear what's hidden in their inflection. Advice is all they're prepared to give. A lot of people like to see a fire start, getting off on the smell of burning flesh. They watch you put a stranglehold on my heart, squeeze it till there was no emotion left. Glimpses of light in an empty night, stack decks deal out every card I get. Try though you might, you can't win the final fight. Glimpses of friends you've never met. Blood-red tears dripping from the sky's eyes, exit sign flashing upon your lips. Preacher sermonizing that life's a pleasure cruise. How come the captain's jumping ship? I'm trying to remember what is yet to occur while they're leading me to the Valkyrie's lair. You're in love with him and he's in debt to her. You know where to meet me if you dare. Glimpses of light in a fading night. Stacked decks still on every card I get. Try though you might, you can't win the final fight. Glimpses of friends you've never met. Glimpses of light in an empty night. Stack decks deal out every card I get. Try, though you might, you can't win the final fight. Glimpses of friends you've never met. Bye-bye. Come again soon. Okay, Urban Paranoia. How to do it. Normal speed, slower speed. Whoa! So now you've closed your goodnight eyes and whispered your instructions. You let your lovers taste the cake, then plotted their destruction. While in the town that you call home, your parents own a hovel, and you drop by in your limousine and you smile to see them grovel. And baby says she got a break from some guy who will take her photo. But he doesn't have a studio, he says. Why don't you meet me at a motel? She needs to be the star so bad, and she tells you it's her destiny. So she does some favors for the boys and says maybe they'll invest in me. And all the guys smell all the same, so she learns to turn her nose off. And all their promises smell the same soon as she takes her clothes off. The airport shut because the runway froze, or so the TV said. But when Johnny No One just jumped off the roof with a Bible on his head, his mama swears that she's in shock and the pappy's so distressed. Then they're on the Late Late Show, and the checks I signed the press. They never would have amounted to much. Nobody would have heard this story. So they take the fame while it's there. For Johnny lost the glory. The preacher had a dream last night where an angel gave salvation, while the sergeant caught a glimpse of hell and firebombed the station. They meet together at the docks and swap the consequences. For 30 years they kept the faith, not damn all the pretenses. The candidate comes calling while his young wives have the surgeons. Oh, you got to look good on prime time when you shout, let's bomb some turbans. The skeletons are all PR trained before they leave the closet. He'll sleep with that new intern tonight, and tomorrow say, who was it? The magazines boast perfect waists to girls with eating problems who choke to death on diet pills, and the company says one of them, and the banks will get a creche installed for their high executive mothers who close down the nursery school next door. There's one before the others, and the dealers selling bad advice make fortunes from bad hunches, and they spread upon the homeless on their way to their business lunches. Conscience, it don't apply no more. You traded it in for the luxury life to get you that mansion by the lake. And the right connection wife, well, when did you last pull up home? I wonder where your friends are, or did something good for anyone without asking what the end was. The world outside is getting dim, the light is turning gray, and they'll razor blade you on a whim and strip your faith away. There's clouds above the hunting grounds, there's thunder in the lowlands, there's storm warnings on the radio, and power in the wrong hands. Every other noise you hear is a beatbox or a siren. The commandment says, thou shalt not kill, and you say, tell me why that. The shy guy in the boarding house cuts the glossies into pieces. He knows the pastry girl loves him, and each day his rage increases. The blonde girl in the flap below, he knows it's her, but is it? Maybe next time she's all alone, he's gonna pay her a little visit. And Jenny, she still gets those dreams each time she shuts her eyes. She can't forget what stepdaddy did, no matter how she tries. Mommy didn't want to know. She just said she was lying. Now stepdaddy's out the door again, and he loves it when she's crying. Someone's knocking at the door. Let's pretend that we're not home. It's not that I'm paranoid, but please leave me alone. I know you'll only smile at me, pounce, and do your worst. I know you wanna kill me, so I just have to